Laser shows are back at the William M. Starkle Planetarium, and here now, Director Eric Johnson bringing all the fun. So this is exciting times at the planetarium.
Yeah, exactly. We're really excited to be offering laser shows for the first time in several years. We're going to bring a lot of people into the building to see some great laser projected images set to popular music. So,
yes.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people like to listen to Taylor Swift, for example. And,
well,
that's,
yeah,
that's a big one.
Not just Taylor Swift. I mean, we're talking Beyonce, Prince, Zeppelin, the Beatles, Queen.
That's right.
So that's going to be a fun time, especially for music lovers and astronomy lovers. All right, we're talking eclipse today. That's why we've got our handy dandy glasses on, even though when we put them on, we can't really see anything, which is the point, yes?
That's exactly right, yeah. So we have a solar eclipse happening on October 14th. That's a week from Saturday in the morning. I'll actually be looking at it using special telescopes that morning at the farmers market in Urbana. And for people who don't have those telescopes or can't, come and join us, you're welcome to go and look at the eclipse if you have special instruments like these eclipse glasses. Now I can't see it at all because it does a great job at blocking out that light.
It does.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what an eclipse is and why it only happens every so many years.
Exactly right, yeah. Would you like to hold the sun, the moon, or the earth here?
I've got to be the sun.
Okay, that's fine.
I gotta shine.
It's a light switch right there in the back. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, now of course it's very well lit in here, so it's not going to show much of a shadow. So we have our sun, we have our earth, and this fella here is our moon, right? And so the moon goes around Earth all the time, and there are occasions where you might actually have the sun and the earth lined up. You might have a lunar eclipse where the earth blocks the sunlight from reaching the moon, or you might have a solar eclipse where the moon can block the sunlight from reaching Earth. And so that's what happens where maybe you get a little bit of the moon shadow on Earth, and we see from our point of view, the sun is partially blocked in those situations. Now I have to admit though, you see, does this look like it's to scale to you?
Well, not exactly.
Not exactly. Yeah, you might know that the sun is a lot bigger than Earth. I won't be able to fit the sun here with these scales. And also Earth is a lot bigger than the moon. So if I wanted to show you how big Earth is compared to this moon globe, I'd have to replace that Earth with this one.
Oh,
That's how big Earth is, yeah. If you want another sense of size scale, the moon is about the size of Australia. So that would be a good way to think of it. But then this is still not to scale either. This gives you a better sense of the sizes. It doesn't give you a sense of how far apart they are from each other. Okay? So in the case of this one, I would actually have to set this moon about 40 feet away from Earth. That would be really far away, yeah. And we can't fit that in the studio, of course. So instead, if we have to bring the scale down a little bit farther, we have our special yardstick eclipse here, and it folds so that I can fit it in my bag. So in this situation here, this shows you how far apart the moon and the earth would be at that right scale. I've got a little pebble here representing the moon, and I've got this little ball here representing Earth. That's how far apart the moon and Earth are. So if I've got the sun really far away from it, that looks like it looks closer. Actually, you'd have to be 4 football fields away from Earth in this situation.
Oh, in this day.
Yeah, at this scale size,
wow.
4 football fields away. That would be a very bright sun, of course.
That would
and you can see how tough it would be for something like Earth's shadow hitting the moon or the moon's shadow hitting Earth to cause either of those special types of eclipses.
Wow.
And this is why they're so rare, because you also have situations where the moon might be above that position or below and so on.
Wow.
That's why these are such rare events, and I don't get to come on here as often as I'd like.
Well, it is a rare event. So you mentioned it's happening on the 14th. What time should we be outside with our glasses?
Yeah, so if the weather permits, because obviously clouds can cover up this event, the moon will start to pass in front of the sun at about 10:30 a.m. And then it'll move across the sun. Around here, only 40% of the sun will get covered, and it'll leave the sun completely by about 1:30. Wow. So that's why we'll be at the farmer's market. It's just at the right time.
Peak time.
Exactly right.
And then when will the next one happen?
Oh, that's a great question, because that's an even bigger eclipse. So this one is one of those total solar eclipses.
Okay.
The moon will be a little bit closer to Earth, so it can actually completely cover the sun. And that one is actually passing through southern Illinois again, like it did in 2017. The event's happening on April 8th. Okay. It'll be on a Monday.
Okay, very good. So lots to look forward to here for all of you astronomy lovers. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Very interesting. If you want details on maybe the upcoming solar eclipse, or there are fun laser shows happening at the planetarium. We'll have all that information at CILiving.tv after today's show.